So my question was going to be to you, what's one thing you tell every brand embarking on their platform journey? I mean, that sounds like a good piece of advice, but do you have anything else that you would say to them?
Oh, I think the stuff we talked about earlier, and like, be really clear on who you are. You need all those classic bits of brand strategy more than ever. Who's your audience? What's your positioning? What are your distinctive assets? Attribution can be a huge challenge for brands everywhere, and just as much in the platform world, although it is really helpful that you get to have your name and logo in the same place. Like, that is actually really, really helpful and underspoken, I think, in terms of, we're no longer having debates about, do we put the logo in the first frame? Like, it's just there, great, we can get on with it. And yeah, having all that stuff up front, because like, once you get into the world of letting the algorithm lead you a bit, seeing what works, seeing what takes off, drawing on the culture that you're trying to speak to, you need to not lose yourself. So I would obviously say this, but I think, like, know who you are before you like venture into the woods of the platforms, because otherwise you're just going to make very generic work that kind of just gets blown in the wind of whatever the latest trend is on TikTok, and it could probably work like perfectly well, but it's not a long-term, it's not a vibe. You're not going to build a brand in the long term. But be humble as well, be willing to flex in different ways for different platforms.